majority of fresh graduates in Malaysia who earn an average of 2,500 ringgit per month struggle to make ends meet. A survey by online recruitment firm jobstreet.com found out that of 2,062 fresh graduates from across various industries, 77% were not able to save after spending on essentials.
Malaysian graduates have been challenged with issue of employment with an increasing trend in employment rate in the last few years. The increasing employment rate is a grave concern since this issue may decrease the image of the educational system in Malaysia and hence might lead to some companies losing their confidence in our local graduates. Hence, the root cause of this issue need immediate attention. This paper examines the link between graduate attribute, employability skill, English proficiency, unrealistic salary, and job mismatch on employment among graduates in Malaysia. Using a self-administered questionnaire, data was collected from 159 workers who had graduated from Malaysia University in Shah Alam and experienced unemployment for at least 6 months from the date they complete their studies. Partial least square method has been adopted using Smart PLS 3.0 software for analyzing the data. From the findings revealed that employability skill, job mismatch, and unrealistic salary were the main factors causing unemployment among graduates. To mitigate this issue, policy measures have to look at above micro level in terms of attitude of graduates as well as macro level and institutional factors such as courses provided by universities.
The first impact of unemployment among graduates is encountering financial strain. Most graduates use education loans, such as PTBTN, to pursue their studies. Therefore, they expect to have a career once they graduate as they want to repay their loans. However, in reality, it is hard to find a suitable job as not all the jobs in the market are meant for higher education certificate holders. This will lead to graduates wasting their time looking for a job to utilize the knowledge and skills they have received. This discrepancy between expected earnings and actual income creates financial strain. Being jobless means the graduates will not be able to repay the loan, leading them to have unstable finances while being shackled by debt. Most graduates in Malaysia come from B40 families and are having a hard time finding a job after graduating, as stated by Department of Statistics Malaysia. If these issues persist, graduates in the future may face poverty. Graduates may struggle to cover basic living expenses, student loan repayments, and other financial obligations. Economist and policy analyst Calvin Chang has warned that periods of unemployment can create persistent lifetime effects for the youth. For example, long-lasting implications on future income, lifetime savings, and employment prospects for decades to come. Besides, unrealistic salary and unemployment among graduates are closely related. Graduates nowadays are too desperate to seek jobs due to limited supply. Therefore, if there are any job offers with salaries lesser than it should be, most graduates would accept it in order to survive in this current economy. Graduates will also encounter delayed financial goals, as unemployment delays graduates' ability to achieve financial milestones. For example, buying a home, saving for retirement, or starting a family will be very challenging for them. Graduates' quality of time of life may also be reduced due to financial strain, as they may compromise on essentials such as healthcare, nutrition, and housing. The diminished quality of life will contribute to emotional strains too.
The next impact of unemployment among graduates is lower economic growth. Malaysian youth unemployment rate from 1960 to 2024 shows that rate for 2020 was 12.61%, which is 1.34 increase from 2019. And it also shows that gross domestic product, which is GDP on 2020, was the lowest compared to the past years. Unemployment among graduates actually impact the economy of Malaysia because it decreases the demand for goods and services and also indirectly increase the government expenditure. Demand for goods and services when graduates are unemployed, they have less disposable income, leading to reduced spending on non-essential items such as dining out, entertainment, travel, and luxury goods. This decline in demand has several direct and indirect effects, which is lower business revenue. Business in retail, hospitality, entertainment, and other consumer-focused sectors see a drop in sales. This reduction in revenue can force business to cut costs, often by reducing their workforce, which can create a feedback loop of increasing unemployment. On the other hand, it will increase the government expenditure. Governments typically step in to support unemployed individuals through various social welfare programs, which can significantly increase public spending. Higher unemployment rates lead to increased spending on unemployment benefits. These benefits are necessary to support unemployed graduates, but they represent a significant cost to the government. Government may increase spending on other social programs such as housing assistance and healthcare subsidies. Reduced consumer spending and higher social costs due to graduate unemployment create significant economic challenges. The decreased demand for goods and services slow business growth and investment, while increased government expenditure on social welfare divert resources from other productive uses. These factors together contribute to slower economic growth both in the short term and potentially in the long term.
My name is Steven Fong. My message number is 292-555. So today I will talk about the waste of human resource. So based on the video, the waste of human resource will happening when the unemployment among the graduates is happen. Okay, now why this problem will happen? This is because the skill and the knowledge of graduates happen are not meet the demand of the market, because the knowledge and skill they learn are not suited with now working environment, which means the skills they have learned are no place to use it. So the existing labor skills are not fully used, causing the labor skill to decline and the unemployment among graduates will happening. For the example, in this IoT, in this Internet of Things era, the graduates that learn about agriculture will be hard to find a job, and the jobs being provided are limited compared to the Internet of Things market, which provide more jobs for them. In the sector of agriculture, such as they can use drones in their planting, which are more effectiveness, and they just need to use a few of human resource only. When this problem happens, our country will be facing a talent loss problems, because when these graduates cannot find this suitable job in the market, then they may make the decision to find the job that are offered in other country, because the other country may provide this job more money, so they have more opportunity to get the job that's suitable to them. So to overcome this problem, the graduates they will still need to find a job, but are not their specialists, or they need to waste cost and time to learn another knowledge or skills that suit with the newest working environment, which may took several years. That's all for me. Thank you.
When graduates remain unemployed, it presents a significant loss of potential productivity for the economy. Graduates are individuals who invest time, effort, and often significant financial resource in acquiring education and skill. When these skills are not utilized in the labor market, the economy loses the benefit that these educated individuals could have contributed. These include innovative ideas, increased efficiency, and specialized knowledge. Productivity is a major driver of economic growth. When graduates are employed, their potential contribution to various industries and sectors are not rising, leading to slow economic growth. This affects the overall standard of living and the ability of the economy to expand and develop. Each employee graduate represents a loss in terms of goods and services that could have been produced. This lost output translates into lower gross domestic product. Where a significant portion of graduate is unemployed, the cumulative effect on the economy can be substantial. In addition, unemployment often leads to increased public expenditure on social welfare programs. government may need to allocate more resources to employment benefit, retraining program and other social service. This divert fund from other productive investments such as infrastructure, education and healthcare. Unemployed graduates have less disposable income, which reduce their purchasing power. This decrease in consumer spending affects businesses, leading to lower revenue and potential causing further layoff and economic contraction. Consumer spending is a critical component of economic activity, and when it declines, the ripple effect can be widespread. Often, graduates may take jobs that do not fully utilize their skill and qualification due to the lack of appropriate opportunity. This underemployment represents a misallocation of resources where human capital is not being used to its full potential, further damaging productivity. The unemployment of graduates is not just a personal issue, but a significant economic concern. By not harnessing the skill and knowledge of this individual, the economy misses out on valuable contributions that could drive growth, innovation, and overall prosperity. Addressing graduate unemployment through targeting policy and initiative is crucial for maximizing economic productivity and ensuring sustainable development.
Unemployment, a multifaceted issue, affects economies and individuals in various ways. Its causes can range from economic downturn and technological change to structural shift in industry. The consequences of unemployment include lower economic growth, waste of human resources, financial strain, increased government spending. Addressing unemployment requires a comprehensive approach, including economic policy to stimulate job creation, educational and training programs to equip workers with relevant skills, and social support systems to aid those in transition. Reducing unemployment is essential for economic stability and individual well-being.